Hey everybody, it's KK's World, and today we'll be continuing my Sasuke 40 predictions with the numbers. Since I have a whopping 47 competitors to predict, this will be split up into two parts, with the second part coming in the next week or so. With all that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, Katsuhiretorisawa, I'm going to give him number 3901. He wore number 1 last year, and it's always near the beginning of the run order. Alright, next up we have Koji Sakawa. I am going to give him number 3916. He does deserve higher numbers, but given he's got extremely low numbers in 38 and 39 despite doing well, I don't think it's going to happen. Alright, up next we have Karen. I am going to give her number 3921. She almost always fails the rolling hill and almost always runs in the first half of the field. Our next competitor today is Takashi Honma. I am going to give Honma number 3919. He's one of the more notable joke competitors, and he always runs pretty early. Alright, next up we got one of last year's breakouts and superfan, Yusuke Goto. I am going to give Yusuke Goto number 3985. Like I said, he's a superfan, and he finally got to clear stage 1 last year. And I'm just hoping that his number reflects that. Alright, next up we have our first group of competitors, Honu no Taikukai TV. I am going to give these two numbers 3939 and 3940. It's composed of two members, Toshiaki Kasuga and Rin Sageta. Kasuga has had lackluster results, while Sageta has cleared stage 1 both times he's competed. Next up we have one of the top rookies of last year, Hideki Ajima. I am going to give Ajima number 3981 because he is a celebrity. He came out and beat stage 1 last year at the age of 19 wearing number 31, and he should be even stronger in his sophomore season. Next up we have Hayate Kajihara. I'm going to give Kajihara number 3946. You know what? Kajihara deserves numbers in the late 80s and maybe even the early 90s. But given how TBS gave him number 35 last year after almost clearing stage 2, I just can't see it happening. Alright, Daisuke Matsuda. I am going to give him number 3936. He's gotten numbers in the 30s for the past couple of tournaments, and I don't see that trend stopping anytime soon. Alright, next up we got the Black Tigers. I think that there will be two Black Tigers competing, Soichiro Kawachi and Yoshiyuki Yamamoto. I predict that they will get numbers 3949 and 3950. While Kawachi failed stage 1 last year, Yoshiyuki is arguably a top 5 competitor right now, never missing stage 3. But the Black Tigers tend to get low numbers though, so I'm going to put them in the same slots as last year. Alright, next up we have the Akugundam. There are 5 competitors in the Akugundam, including stage 3 veteran and former Black Tiger Yoshinori Issa. I'm going to give these 5 competitors numbers 3951 through 3955. They've received this range of numbers both times they competed. Alright, we've got the Rampage from Exile Tribe. This group is composed of 3 members, Zin, Shohei Urakawa, and Kaisei Takechi. I am going to give these 3 numbers 3973 through 3975. They got numbers 56 through 58 last year, and numbers 83 through 85 the year prior, so I'm saying that they're going to get something in between. Our next competitor is seasoned veteran Musashi Hiyoki. I'm predicting Hiyoki to get number 3963. Hiyoki will always continue to get low numbers no matter what, and it's almost impossible to predict his numbers. But given he's gotten numbers in the 50s and 60s range for the past couple years, I'm going to say that trend is going to continue. Next up, we have comedy duo Shimofuri Miyojo. I'm going to give these two numbers 3960 and 3961. Both members of the duo, Seiya and Soshina, have competed twice, and I'm going to keep them in the same start positions as last year. Next up, we have another comedy duo, Timon D, composed of 2 members, Yuta Maeda and Hiroyuki Takagishi. I'm going to give these two numbers 3932 and 3933. They got numbers 12 and 13 and 38 and numbers 68 and 69 and 39. So this prediction will probably miss the bullseye. Alright, next up is Wasabi. I'm going to give him number 3970. He always gets numbers in this range, number 67 and 38 and number 70 and 39. And now for the final competitor of part 1, we have Tomohiro Muto. I'm going to give him number 3978. He came out of nowhere and made stage 3 last year, which should lead to him staying in the 70s at the absolute least. So that was it for the first part of my Sasuke 40 number predictions. Like I said, part 2 will be here within the next week or so. Let me know your predictions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and as always, stay happy and healthy.